Okay, all right. Well, that worked. Okay. Am I already live? I feel like I think I'm already live. Oh, privacy. Settings. There it is. Okay. There we go. Turn it. Oh. All right.
He'll be so strong by then, we may never be able to stop him. Oh no, we will never be able to stop him. Oh, kids' cartoons. I miss kids' cartoons.
Oh. Okay. Good, good. Details, save. It still says private. Oh my God, nothing is working right now. List. Yeah. No. No. Oh my God. You ever have one of those days? This is one of those days right now. Like this is one of those days.
Yeah. My tower is overheating, so I can't actually use it right now. And it's got 6 fans in it, so there's really no reason why it should be overheating.
And we're live. It only took me like 30 minutes to get all this set up. Oh my God. Hi. Lexi, did we change our name? I was like, because for some reason I'd also forgotten to turn off the waiting room. So I was like, Lexi. All right. I was like, and they got to be in that group because this is the only spot where I shared the link. So, all right.
Alex, let's see. It's short for Alexandra, so it works both ways.
Yep. Adrian and Missy, hello.
Hi.
It has been a week already and it's Monday. And I'm like, I'm so ready for the weekend. Is that bad? Like I work from home and I'm still like, I need a weekend.
No.
Okay. All right. So I copy this. Kimmy's joining us. Yeah.
Trying to get this thing figured out. I was trying to get it on my laptop, but I was having complications.
Oh.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can get it pulled up on there. All right. If I can get it pulled up.
All right. And you don't have to I know I just tagged everyone. You don't have to, because y'all are here. So you don't have to go. Y'all are here.
Nice.
Don't go that way and be like, okay, bye.
Like later. All right. There we go.
Okay, I gotta mute my. No, that's not even. What am I watching right now?
Like I can see you. I don't know if anyone can see me.
Here we go. Okay, muted myself. All right, I'm good. I'm good. Where's the chat? Oh, they moved everything's moved. All right.
What?
All right. They can see us. Well, they can see me and Lexi. Because we're the two who have our cameras on.
Yeah, I was
And then
like,
just
I still don't know how to do that yet.
Yeah.
No pressure. I don't force anyone to turn on their camera that they don't want on. We can hear you.
Nice. All right.
We just can't see you unless your camera's on. So
Okay.
right now it looks like it's just me and Alex. So even the little squares that have your names don't show up.
So it's just like random voices in the background.
Yes, exactly. It's completely random. Everyone's like, okay, there's ghosts with a Scottish accent.
Body voices.
All right, I need some water. I will be right back. Because we got a few minutes before the first sprint. Anyway, yes, we can hear. Love it. Yay. I'm so glad. Hi, Farah. I am so glad you got to see us today. I'm so glad that you're here. I'll be right back. You okay?
Meantime, the rest of us who are sprinting already can continue our sprint. Should be about 8 minutes, and then we can start the one right on time with the rest.
Oh my goodness, I dropped y'all. My bad.
Don't drop us. It hurts when we get dropped.
You're like, I'm out. Did y'all see my post?
Oh,
yesterday?
not yet. Which one?
The one I made on Facebook. I don't know how many.
Oh, I might not have. I don't know if I got on Facebook yesterday. I need to do better about Facebook. I didn't have it for the year and I forgot about it. Kind of.
You're fine. You don't need to do, stick with your favorite. But so Facebook is where I post like updates that include my kids because that's where I save them and friends and family, right?
Yeah.
So my daughter is almost 9. She turns 9 next month. So she is still 8. And I had to buy her training bra.
Those
And
big moments.
and of course, this prompted a conversation because, well, what is it? And then I had to explain it to her. Y'all, there are times when I feel really old. And it's usually when she tells me something about my language that I'm like, oh. So I'm explaining to her about training bras. And like, you know how your mind races with a bunch of thoughts when you're in the middle of the conversation and you're trying to like come up with your next words while you're still talking?
Yes.
Well, my thought was if I say BOOBIES, I don't know if I can boo bees, she's going to start giggling and that's going to like knock the whole conversation. It's just going to derail everything and I won't be able to recover it. And so, and then I couldn't remember the actual name. The beasts with the R, I couldn't, the word fell out of my brain. It was just gone. I called them bosoms. I said bosoms. And she was like, bosoms? I don't think we have those anymore, Mom. Like, oh my God.
Full Victorian.
I could not remember the word. And then I texted my friend Michael, and he's like, well, at least you didn't call him knockers. I was like, yeah. Oh my God.
Oh man. Those moments.
Right? That's always when I feel the most old. Is when she's like, we don't do that anymore, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know that's one of those things you're super excited when you're little because you're like, oh yeah, finally I get to go bra shopping. And then later, like you become an adult and you're like, I hate bras. This is awful. Why did I do this?
Right. And then you despise having to talk to your kid about it because you know what you're setting them up for.
Right? Man, kids nowadays too, they're like so much more I feel like they're a little more mature than we were maybe at their age.
Yeah, that's what Farrah's saying too. They're mature about enough to understand, and they are. Unless you call it bosoms.
Yeah, and then they just like, wait.
I'll tell you that right now. But I don't even Anyway, so that's where my mental state has been all day, is like lamenting over that conversation. Always makes me think about my mom's discussion. Really? It's more awkward for the adult than the kid. It is. It is 100%. Absolutely.
As someone who I don't have kids, I just have a lot of like nieces and nephews. And so I'm never quite sure like what comprehension level, that they're at, because they're so much more advanced than what I think they are.
Well, yeah, you're not with them every day.
Yeah. So, I see him a couple times a year. So, I see him and then a couple months later. And oh my God, one of my nephews tried to marry his little girl. They had set up a playground wedding and everything. It was adorable.
I think a lot of kids do that.
It was so cute. He had like a best man and like all of his guy friends, they all wore polo shirts. and basketball shorts. I thought that was dressy, the polo shirt. But I was just like, oh my God, I can't even imagine like planning a playground wedding at 9, you know?
I think I've seen other kids do that, but never to the extent where they like had best men and everything. Like it's usually like a couple. You know,
No, they like really got
two.
into it. She had flowers, like
Wow.
and then he got cold feet and he took off. He left her at the playground altar.
Oh no. Wow.
Poor girl. But
And I know better for the future. This is
Right,
her for life.
yeah, don't trust it. Beware the polo.
Still don't understand why my site is down.
Oh, I need to reorder your book. I need to redo
Oh, my book.
Yeah, I need to redo it.
I love this. I love it. Except, you know what I don't love? Every time I pick it up, I find a typo.
Ah,
Every time I pick it up. And then I'm like, okay. And I go in because self-published, that's pretty easy to fix. Like, I mean, you get embarrassed and you think about the people who already have it, but you can still like go in and fix it. Except that on me, like it's like go in and fix it 3 times because I've got the 3 times. And then revert back to remember all the formatting training we did and everything and like putting it all together into a PDF and like so I have to redo all of that 3 times. Okay. And then I'm like, okay. So every time I find a new typo, I'm like, okay, read through, do another read through. And I'm like, okay, seem to be okay. Then there's another one. I'm like, oh my God, why can't I ever seem to just find them all? Like, and the last one, you could tell it was because I was using voice to text. Because it was, what was the sentence? It was, oh my God, I can't remember. It was,
I've had that happen. One of my favorite series, the last book, had a antagonist, and then the name of their the child later, the main character's name started with an A, and it ended up, I think there was a typo because they named the baby after the like evil guy, and I don't think that was supposed to happen. I think that they both of them A names, and I think that the typo at the end like totally changed the child's name.
no, but
So
this
it made
one
it really
was
confusing.
this one was, and I usually use dictation. I use it a lot. I've been using it more and more and more. But so this one it was the truth is we all have a story somewhere deep in us that we think doesn't matter. We think no one else would be interested in, no one else would want to read it, no one else would gain any benefit from reading it, but that's a lie. And I don't know, maybe I was speaking too fast or whatever, but the typo I found was benefit from eating it.
Oh no.
So like
Like
it doesn't even make sense for it to be a typo, except that when you know that, oh, okay, dictation, Naomi speaks kind of fast and that's what came, you know, like, anyway.
I think too, though, like hearing you speak, the way that you speak, your voice selection, your tone, your cadence. I think sometimes people may go ahead and hear what you intended, because I know when I hear someone speak and then I read a book that they wrote, I kind of tend to hear it in their voice.
Yeah. And that's what, like, the people who end up texting me, they end up with that. And this is also one of the reasons why I can't judge people on social media for typos. You get those people who are like, sorry, I'm a grammar Nazi. And it's like, you're a snob, but like, this is where I can't really say anything, even if I wanted to, even if it was like the worst grammar mistake in the world. Like I can't say anything because I know that I use, and my voice to text thing that I use all the time, like it's made even worse because I'll be voicing and then I'll just hit send. I won't let it process. I won't let it, you give it a minute and like stop recording, give it a minute to like do its thing and check and edit. I just hit send. So it sends it up, all typos and whatever, trying to figure out my accent. And then I'm like, that is not what I meant to say.
Just send it.
So anyway, and what kind of makes me mad about this one is I hired an editor. I hired two editors because I was in a time crunch. So, and I know, like I always say, like editors are not there to find your typos, and they're not. But I kind of feel like between two editors, they could have caught some of these. Like, come on.
I would feel the same way. I think it's really difficult, especially if you're a perfectionist though. Because everything you do, you want it to be this extension of yourself. And then when you see something like that, you're just kind of like, wait a minute. Like, yeah. The whole not having control over your project part, that is bothersome. I do think though a lot of people probably read over the typos and probably don't even notice them.
Yeah, because no one's really brought them up to me in a bad way.
Yeah, most people probably, they read it and their brain just kind of fills in the right word,
Like so far I've had 2 bits of feedback from people unsolicited. I haven't, 2. One was, thank you so much for writing this. And she sent me like pictures of the paperback with a bunch of highlights where she was like highlighting things. So that was nice. And then one was when it was just the ebook on Lulu before the paperback was released. And she was messaging me and she said, I need the paperback now. I have so many things I want to highlight. When is it up? Oh my God. And I was like, I'm trying. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. So that was nice.
Doing the best they can.
Huh?
You said I'm doing the best I can.
I'm doing the best they'll let me. Like, and then it was funny. I met with Jessica Cage today, and I'm still kind of mad about this. So my launch being canceled was like 95% on me and 5% on time zone math, right? Like it was my mistake based on time zone math, but my mistake, like there was no glitch in the system, anything like that. But like a week later, there's so many, and it's still ongoing. So it's like now a little over a month. Like a week later, Amazon's KDP service like just started going down. And there's so many authors. One author has had to upload her pre-orders 3 times, and Amazon keeps canceling it. And so I'm like, I could have been part of that wave, but no, I had to go public and be like, hi, I messed up. A week before all the glitching.
Well, there's a good chance it might have happened regardless, it sounds like. So
right, yeah, that's true. It sounds like I could have done everything perfectly and Amazon still would have been like, oh gee, glitch, sorry.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's just
yeah, we don't know what's going on, Farah. Like there's something happening over on Amazon KDP, some kind of a glitch. It doesn't seem to be things like people breaking rules or anything like that. It just like they're getting emails about their own book saying, hey, we've had to cancel your pre-order, please set it up again. So there's just something happening on the Amazon's back end that is affecting a bunch of books. Maybe my book broke it.
Honestly, yes, because I have no issues with the launch that I just did. Like,
Yeah.
I put up the paperback for SSO day before yesterday, and I've had no issues.
Maybe I didn't break yours.
I'm
Maybe it's
looking
because you're in
now.
Canada.
I'm looking right now because now you've got me paranoid, but I'm not seeing anything. So
You're probably fine. I mean, this you got to understand too. Even if I'm saying like, there have been dozens. Look at how many books go out every day. Like dozens is still a very small drop in the bucket. That just, like.
but you're still making me paranoid. So I'm still looking.
You're like, but it still means it's happening. So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a 1 in 1 billion chance that this could go wrong. Knowing my luck, probably me. Let's check. Yes, you have 2 minutes to put up your fancy little timer.
Oh, fancy timer. Almost forgot about the fancy timer. Oh my goodness.
Your fancy timer. You love your fancy timer.
I do. I love this thing so much. All right, let's close.
Have your fancy
this.
timer. You've got 2 minutes.
I'm getting there. I am getting there. Now I got 1 minute. Okay. 20 minutes up on the timer. Look at that. It's so fancy. Now I got to remember to hit it. Because that is where apparently that is where I need the most help, is in actually hitting it. All right, we ready? We got our documents open and everything.
All right, Google Docs open.
All right, I am hitting right now. 20 minutes. Here we go.
Right. Let's go.
Site's back up.
Yay.
Sorry.
I got it.
I can hear my boy snoring. So he's over there snoring.
Oh, long day.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, gotta go.
That's time. I'm still not used to that timer. You know what always messes me up? Is that because I write in Google Docs, right? So I have the YouTube open and then I switch tabs to write in Google Docs, of course. Well, because it's a live stream, it automatically pauses. So I get back and I'm like, am I frozen? What am I like? What's happening? And it's usually me doing something stupid, like, right? It's like, no, not frozen. Just anyway, it messes me up every time. That scared me so much I flinched and spooked your fur baby. Oh no, you can't spook a fur baby.
I did jump as well, to be fair.
What made you all jump?
When you called time, because I was concentrating, you're like, time's up. I was like, ah.
Sorry.
The same. I was just like, oh.
R2D2 didn't make y'all jump that much.
I have my cell phone, I have my strawberry, and I have the 2 timers on the computer. And I'm sitting here going, none of you are synced up. Why are none of you synced up? Because my phone went off first with Discord, and the strawberry went off, and I'm like, you're like 10 seconds too late. Don't use the time. And I'm like, really? I think I'm adding yet another new chapter for this post indie.
So the next goal on my list is book plates. Oh yeah, my kids are
Speaking of book stuff, I've been noticing on Instagram that the book club post that you posted in April last year is popping up again.
Right? I'm like,
wait, you tell me we're doing this again? What?
someone went through my profile and started liking all my posts, which is fine. I mean, I do that sometimes, right? I'll find someone and I'll be like, oh, let me stalk them for a few minutes, right? It's fine. But then when they did that, it ignited something which sent my posts out. And I was like, that's not great.
I literally got the notification and I'm like looking and I'm like, wait a second, book club. What?
No, we're not doing that until we get more help.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing that in May. Do I need to add that to my notes for now?
Okay, question. If you have an epilogue in the back of book 1 in the POV of a main character for book 2, should you include it as a chapter 1 in book 2 or prologue? Although I don't really want prologues in my books, well, then don't have one. I've done some research and a lot of people don't read the prologue. Very true. Read it both ways and I'm not sure. So it is very true that a lot of people don't read prologues. They grab their book, right? What ends up happening is if you're going to do a prologue, you want to make sure that the book can stand without the prologue. So anything that you have in there should enhance what happened in the book, not like make it so that the story doesn't make any sense unless they've read the prologue. Because what happens is people go, they get the book, they're all excited, they're like, ooh, okay, and they flip immediately, and they just go chapter one, page 5, and they go and they flip and they get right past the prologue, everything else. So they'll skip right by it. Then what happens is, if they're really into the story, then they might go back. Like, you ever finish reading a story and then you want to know more, right? So, and if there's no other books out because it's not a series or whatever, you'll go to the author's website to see what they have or whatever. But that's when they go and they check out the prologue to see what more there could be. So at that point, it should enhance the story, but it shouldn't be something that needed to be in the story. So with your book 1, DJ, if you've got an epilogue, I wouldn't repeat it as chapter 1, since you've already got it as the epilogue of the other book. I wouldn't necessarily repeat it, but if you, at least not verbatim, I would probably either write it out, but almost like an extended version of the epilogue as chapter 1, or maybe just reference back to it if it doesn't actually need to be in there. If it's something that you can reference back to and still make it make sense, make it make work. Oh my God. Don't make it make work. That's a horrible advice. Don't do that. Tomorrow, we are covering piracy-ish. We're covering how to set up the Google alerts to find if someone is selling your book on a pirated site, and how to use Harville, since that's the service that I use for doing the same thing, basically.
That's come up recently again, hasn't it?
Huh?
Well, there's been more of that come up recently.
Yeah.
So, Kobo seems to have a non-piracy thing that stops people from downloading and stealing your book.
Why do you sound muffled?
It's probably my headphones.
Oh, okay. Now what?
So you guys have Kindle Fires and stuff in the US. We have a company called Kobo here.
Okay.
And Kobo has an anti-piracy thing built right into their mainframe. So when you upload your ebook to the Kobo mainframe, it has a anti-piracy thing already built into it, so people can't steal the book when it's on their system. Something I recently just found out, but you can only really do it from the Canadian side. It doesn't actually connect to anything else that I can find. And I keep forgetting until now, since you said DJ's name, that I had to talk to DJ about that.
Aha.
Because you have to be Canadian, and we're Canadian.
Okay.
Just remember, because my brain functions.
No, my brain functions that exact same way. So you're all good. Oh, it's time. Hitting the timer. Here we go. 20 minutes.
Vibrate.
He's back. We just started the next one.
Nice.
Those need to be charged.
What?
My headphones just died.
What?
She looks bored.
What do you want?
Bless you.
Thank you. What do you want? Come here. Yeah, go get it. What are you doing? Hyper? Yeah, but what's taking so long? It's like right there, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm messing her all up.
Aw,
Yeah. Don't mess with poor Piper.
poor Piper.
She's a smart girl. Just don't mess her up.
Oh man.
Oh, why is writing creation myths so hard?
I'm trying to come up with like rules from this like reality, you know? And it's complicated. This whole world building thing is intense.
World building is fine. I'm writing creation myths for a race that hasn't been seen in 25,000 years.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I'm
I
like,
remember.
where do I start?
Well, the Great Mother Weaver has already created 6 children,
Okay.
and one of them has left to find her own path in the universe.
Okay.
But now darkness has come to kill the Great Mother Weaver's other 5 children. So it's like, now what do I do?
Ooh. So there has one of them, I mean, at least one of them like has to be sacrificed, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you have like, I mean, you don't have to, but I feel like
Well, the 5 races
what does it
in the
represent?
Empire, each one of the 5 children represent the 5 different races in the Empire.
Ooh.
And the 6th one is the missing child.
Okay.
And so the missing child is fine. It can be any race. It doesn't matter to me. But the 5 children, I know one of them has already had their form ripped from them. I'm just trying to figure out how the darkness of the universe would be able to rip them from their forms.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, like black holes, you know, that's basically what they do to like solar systems.
Because, yeah, I have a vague clue of which race it's going to be. It's just, how do I make it a myth that's 25,000 years old?
Yeah. How do you make the story behind the story? Yeah, that's a tricky one.
Your top makes me think of Victorian fashion. Right? A little bit. I kind of like it. I wasn't sure about it, but I kind of dig it. It's new. Thank you. Epilogue is Jessica POV, and it's where she's the guy. She sees the guy who broke her heart for the first time in 12 years. I originally have book 2, starting with this POV, seeing her for the first time. Okay.
Yeah, mom calling. Okay.
What?
People keep calling me.
That's time. Dale, you usually read the prologue before the rest of the book?
Yes.
I don't understand why I'm so tired today. I should
It's
not
Monday.
be this tired. Huh?
It's Monday.
Yeah, that's true. Monday just makes you tired, right? I shouldn't be this tired though. I feel like I should be well rested and like energetic and like I'm just not. Oof.
Some of the seminars from the Fantasy Week from Pro Writing Aid that started today, and one of them was on marketing.
Oh yeah?
And I was like, oh hey, I know a lot of this stuff. This is yep.
Yay!
So
Some
I
of it
could
was
skip
new,
that
but a
one
lot of it
then?
was like, hey, Naomi teaches that.
Oh yay. I love it when that happens. Like you get it like because you know why I love it? Not because you're like, oh, Naomi teaches that, which is also great. Yay, thank you. But why I personally love that so much is because think about where you were 2 years ago when I brought up marketing and you were like, no. You're like, I don't know anything about marketing at all. And now you're like, you're going to, so, and marketing is one of those things where it's, it changes here and there. Like most of the stuff that I teach is pretty evergreen and standard, but there's still like there's going to be shifts because people grow, you know. But like when you can go in and you sit and you're like, oh, I know some of this, I know that word, I know that system, I know, you know, I know what they're talking about, and then you can like expand further. I think that's exciting.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was like, oh hey, I feel like I know something and I'm not a complete newbie.
Yay.
You're telling me I can skip the middle course this morning then?
No, there's a lot of really good stuff on that one. A lot. Like they jam-packed that one in there. It was really good.
Oh, good. I can't remember if I bought a ticket to that or not. I don't think I did
It's
because I was
free, I
like, I don't
think.
have time. Oh, is it free?
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
I don't think I have time.
Yeah, they'll have all of the things up until the 10th, I think. So you get like 2 weeks to watch them. But yeah, it
Have
was
you
cool.
seen my calendar? Oh my calendar gives me anxiety. I'm trying to control so bad. Oh my God.
And they also, if you're faster at reading, you probably are. They have all the slides up that you can browse through too.
Oh, that's cool. I like that too.
Yeah. The third one today was they had Travis Baldry, who wrote Legends and Lattes, but he's also a really well-known audiobook narrator. They had him talking about just doing kind of an interview thing. And then at the end, they were like, do some of the voices. And so he's just like, all right, hold on. And so he pulled up his new book that he haven't released yet. And he started literally like narrating on screen. And it was just so good. Everyone's like, oh my God. It was really cool.
What is the one for this evening? It's like 11 o'clock Missy time. Oh, where's my calendar? That one seemed like it was a do not miss one. Author superpower.
Yeah, that one
We'll
looks
learn
really
about our superpowers.
Heck yeah, we can fly when you're really good.
good.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's so bad.
I start my new job tomorrow at the library, so I have to.
I'm so jealous.
I know. I was just like, I need a part-time job. What's my dream job right now? And I'm like, well, besides working for myself and writing full-time, probably working at like a library or a bookstore, but library because I don't have to sell anything. So then I just happened to check my local library and it was like position open part-time. And I was just like, done.
It's a sign. See? Superpower.
And they were like, why do you want to work here? And I'm like, books. Like, you're telling me that I get to be paid to be surrounded by books and talk to people about books and look at books.
I mean, that seems like the best reason.
Right? And they were like, okay, fair enough. So yeah, really excited about that. But it means that all of the rest of the week's worth of little sessions I'm gonna have to yeah, I'll have to catch, like, not live. I'll have to watch the recordings later.
Yeah, as I said, we could sit down sometime because like half of them are during like overnight if you're in the UK. So it's like,
Yeah.
why don't we just sit down and do it all in like
Yeah.
a day after they air? It's not going to kill us.
Except for they're all an hour long.
Yeah, so it's better than Missy staying up till 11 o'clock at night to be able to do the course and go to bed at like 1 a.m. because she's too busy thinking about this.
I'm already so sleepy right now. I'm like trying to keep my eyes open.
Exactly. So why don't we just leave it till a time where Missy's not falling asleep on us?
So Saturday, got it. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, hitting the timer.
Everything's going.
Oh, timer's on.
Join.
Sorry.
Join.
I'm so sorry.
Me. That was me.
Oh, no. Okay.
okay, where the Oh, puppies, where are the puppies?
Hmm.
Mm.
It's time.
Oh.
All right. Need to go make dinner. All right, DJ, I am so glad that you were here today. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great night. I'm gonna go get my kids supper too. These kids have to eat every night.
Eat like 3 times a day.
Yeah, but 2 of the meals are at school.
Okay.
So I only have to worry about those 2 every other weekend. How far did you get? I did not get as far as I wanted to, but I at least got some stuff done.
I'm 3/4 of the way through the second half of the creation myth.
Nice. All right, YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And hope you have a great week. We will see you maybe, but we will see you next week. Okay. Bye. Maybe Hugh will join us. I don't know.
I'm like, which one's you?